Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders, and welcome to the 1290th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Good evening, traders. This video is being filmed on a Wednesday night for trading Thursday, March 5th, 2015. As we know, futures trading is absolutely, positively, extremely risky. And please use the stops. It's not made for all trading accounts. You can lose all your money, blah, blah, blah. It's risky. Yes, this is my opinion, but I kid you not, I know this stuff is risky. So, traders, let me take you right into what's going on. For trading on March 5th, an F flag breakdown in progress all over U.S. indices. Dow Jones Industrial Average Daily Bars, this is what you're looking at right now. And this is the F flag that I've told you about for days on end. Look, we're finally coming out of the F flag. What does it mean? Well, let's look at a few more charts, but I think I can tell you what it means. Let's look at a few more charts. On the Dow Jones Transportation Average, you've seen this chart before. I showed you this in my last video and said, look, we're in a really nice channel. Well, it broke down and out of that channel. Proof number 2 that the likelihood is Thursday, March 5th, we have at least the beginning of a down day here. We'll see. We'll play it one day at a time, but the OMNI is pointing down. The OMNI is pointing down in U.S. indices at the onset of trading. OMNI red. So let's put this here and let's turn it red and let's make this official. OMNI is red for the onset of trading on Thursday. So you saw the Dow Jones Industrial Average break out of its F flag, the Oscarism F flag. Now you see that the Dow Jones Transportation Average is breaking down out of its channel. Let's look at a few more charts. Look at this Russell chart. Look at the Russell chart. Now, will this happen? Well, we're in a big bull market, so I wouldn't like to call for it, but we will trade what we see. Last time we were in an F flag in the Russell 2000. When it came out, you completely got F'd, which is why it's the F flag. Look at the way you got F'd on the way out. So the F flag produced a big down move after it lasted for quite some time. Here we are in another F flag, and are we about to get F'd? We shall see. That's your Russell. Moving along, traders, it gets better and better. Emini S&P, the grand kahuna, the one we all love to mess around with. An F flag, an Oscarism, the F flag. I've been showing you this for the last, I don't know, few videos at least. And this is another F flag that has formed, right? We had the first one right here. And it worked. The market went up. Then we had the second one right here. And if you'll note, it certainly morphed right before our eyes. So you've got a second F flag, and the second F flag has broken down. F flag breakdown in Oscarism now. We'll see what happens. But now at least you got to start the day off on Thursday with a seller of rallies posture while things are breaking down. Remember, it's a risky business, as you know. Put your stops in, but this did work here, and it did work here until it got to the end, and then you get F'd when it gets to the end. Let's look at your NASDAQ. And your NASDAQ chart, once again, let me show this one to you. I have been showing this to you in the last few videos. F flag breakdown. And it is time to get F'd, if you ask me. Either that or it's going to pull the 2-day rule on it, down day 1, down day 2, and turn around and go up. But we must respect our flag. It finally got broken. We know when we get out of an F flag, a lot of times you get a few down days, big ones, because you get F'd when the F flag finally breaks down. So you've seen your indices, and so far they're quite interesting. So let me show you a few more charts, traders. I think you'll appreciate what we're going to go through. So you've seen why we have to at least start the day off looking for some downside in U.S. indices. But let me show you a look at a different chart now, and that is Euro currency 108.90 minimum coming up. The Euro currency has been breaking down in a series of bear flags, leading to breakdown to an F flag, leading to a breakdown to a bear flag, leading to a breakdown to a bear flag, into a pennant out of the apex, into a bear flag, actually an Oscarism F flag. Down the projection is to 108.90 minimum projection. It should likely go longer than that. Minimum projection. I expect even more. I think as a little time passes, you should get even more, but let's start with this one at 108.90. Then you've got a very interesting chart right here, traders. You may absolutely love this one. I never started recording. Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Sorry, I lost my mind, kids. So anyway, I thought I never started recording this. The projection 108.90, and let's go take a look at another chart, a very, very nice one. Look at the bond chart, traders. Looks like the bond top is finally in. June bonds. This is a long-term channel it's breaking out of, but mostly bonds are now below OTAPMA. And if you'll note, it is starting to do what I just showed you in your euro. You're starting to get a series of flags and then a breakdown, right? So here's one. So you got a flag right here, just like I showed you in that euro chart. And then it breaks down, and if you want, you can qualify another one right here. And after a brief little rally, this flag finally shows some kind of a breakdown. Now we're sitting looking at this. It might be small, but it's meaningful. You've got an F flag building in the bonds, and we are below OTAPMA, the OMNI Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. So I think bonds look like they might want to come off. So you've seen the bonds, and I showed you the euro chart, and you've seen all the indices. I know we've been playing gold, but I'm not going to show you the gold for now, because we're going to maybe play it tomorrow, or maybe I'll make it just a short-term play for my Omniacs in the room. So I'm not going to show you the gold in this video, but we're doing what we told you we would do in the last video. We're chasing it, looking for some downside. If it goes down again, we'll take a look at it. For now, no trading gold, maybe some downside if we feel like it. Back to your bonds. The last thing I didn't show you yet was then you also have the shoulder, the head, and the shoulder in bonds, and right there below OTAPMA. Interesting bearish formation with the head and shoulders. The bear flag, the head, the next bear flag, it's actually an Oscarism F flag. And then you're below OTAPMA. This looks like it's finally starting to put its top in, kids. Now, let's just take a look one last time at that indices chart. Traders, this is a market breaking down out of an F flag, and you've seen what happens in many, many occasions. Once the F flag gets violated, you end up getting F'd. Let's see what we get one day at a time. Absolutely put your stops in. And always remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for watching these videos, and I'll see you at livewithoscar.com.